It's probably gonna drop the frame rate even further. Where are we uploading recordings if we're doing them? Like YouTube? What channel? I don't know. Anyway, okay, cool. Shrug, same. Yeah, we have a YouTube channel. It's really dead though. I don't know if we want to keep using that or what. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would be cool to, like, it seems like it would be nice to have just like VODs, but yeah, those don't stick around. So, and the other thing is, we won't have Twitch chat in whatever recorded things, but I don't really want to put the Twitch chat on the stream because that's just like on the video, because that's always annoying, and there's not really a good way to record it externally. I could use a bot or something, but that would be really over-engineered. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so actually one thing I wanted to start out with is, oh no, not Zoom? Bro, haven't you seen everyone on Twitter talking about how Zoom is spyware? Don't you remember the exploit from over the summer when they just like, you could just like hit a like localhost URL and fucking, oh, that shit was crazy. You could like hit some localhost URL and it would activate your camera or something, and so any localhost is accessible to anything running on your very sketchy, very sketchy. Anyway, okay. So I want to start out by checking to see if the lab is if the hours for the OCF lab are up to date. Okay, no, it's just closed through April 7th. So the shelter in place for Berkeley goes through May 1st at this point. So I'm just gonna quickly update this. I think this should be pretty, oh god, why does it do this? May 3rd? Damn, okay. Okay, I want to check my email, but I don't want to do it on stream. All right, can someone just like double check this to make sure I'm doing the right thing? Okay. Let's see, configs hours. Okay, so we're just gonna edit this, change this to May 3rd, and hope that's right. Run the tests. I can't imagine that'll fail, but you know, always good. Cool. Oh yeah, sorry. I just, yeah. Extend closure. Git commit. Close lab until May 3rd. The shelter in place will continue until at least this time. Cool. All right, getting warmed up. This is good. All right, so I need like, if anyone has any specific ideas for things that I should do, please recommend them, because sorry, what are you talking about? The extension move magic thing? Oh, one. Okay, never mind. Y'all are cheating in my chat. Holy shit, Wilson. Okay, that was fast. Wait. Wait. Oh, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I was like, who the fuck is mid shadow? But you know, it makes sense now. Yeah, I know it's not cheating, but it's okay. Pretty soon, you know, y'all be looking at each other's code, banging your head against a wall, being like, the diff is the same, but yours is working and mine isn't. Yeah, the nerd version of stream sniping. Merge the PR 5 seconds after it's opened. Anyway, okay. There was one other thing that I wanted to do. So this was following up from last stream. So this repository, we made this pull request. Pull request closed. Cool. So we made this pull request that basically pulls IPv6 host number from LDAP and uses that instead of just the IPv4 address with some weird thing. Oh, your project partners? I did not know that. Sorry. I'm kind of oblivious. Anyway, still y'all are doing your project in my Twitch chat? Bruh. This is what, like, never mind. Like, y'all have each other's Facebook, right? It's called IRC. Are you talking about the Twitch chat? Twitch IRC? Yeah. I should. Yeah. I wonder, there's nothing special you have to do. Actually, I kind of want to mess around with this. I don't really want to pull up my IRC client on stream, but all right, let's just do this. Go to a big channel so you know you can see all the fucking unread messages because I'm terrible at everything. All right. Okay, how do I add a server? I never do this. It's like /server add or something. Well, I had okay. Is it /server add? Oh, good point. Built-in help. Oh, perfect. Okay, server add Twitch rc.twitch.tv. How do you auth? Wait, you can wait, you can connect over a WebSocket? What the fuck? Is this like IRC protocol over WebSocket because fucking the web was a mistake? Dude, WebSockets are so funny to me because it's literally just like, we have this technology called TCP that exists and works perfectly well. But we also have this technology called HTTP, but sometimes you want you're using HTTP, but now you want just plain TCP. So we're gonna make a way for you to switch from HTTP to TCP and call it WebSockets. Wow. Oh shit. Okay, I have to. Yes, everyone check PHP's stream later. Okay. Right, so I need OAuth. Okay. Is there a way to give okay, so when you're doing this, you can tell it the password, right? In IRC when you're let me fix this. Okay. So you can Is there a way to do this? A way to set the password when in WeChat? Because I don't see it, but it seems like that has to be a thing. I see, okay. So I can just add the server and then set irc.server.twitch.username cg55. Is there a way to, oh, people are tagging me. Oh, okay. This is so sketchy. What the fuck? Is this legit, guys? Like, it's linked to from the official Twitch guide, but it's literally just like this is like, it looks like a scam in every possible way. All right, whatever. I'm gonna go for it. All right, good to hear, DKS. Oh fuck! I should have blanked out the screen. All right, gotta revoke that now. I am dumb. How do I do this? Okay. Security. Connections, maybe. Yeah, disconnect that. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Bruh. Okay. I gotta edit this text here. How do I? Is this stream? How far behind is the stream? Like, post, I can see the stream when you... Oh, that's a bad thing to say. All right. Just type 42 when you hear this. I'm just curious. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. And then WeChat just... Okay, so I set the... Well, okay, it's not blank, but, you know, whatever. Wait, you can't see the screen right now, right? Okay, so this is fun too. I just typed the password into Twitch, and when I paste the password into Twitch, or sorry, into WeChat, it hides it. All right, you're trolling. So when I paste the password into WeChat, it's all stars. But then as soon as I hit enter, it shows like option changed, and then shows the password in plain text. This makes a lot of sense, huh? Ah, okay. Whoops. All right, it works. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Bruh. All right. Fucking. Okay, time to try this again. I don't know why this is so hard. Like, why does it show it? Whatever. Okay. All right. I closed that. I closed it this time. I can see y'all shit posting in the chat. Oh, it's interesting. It actually uncapitalizes everyone's name. I guess. I mean, in IRC, like usernames aren't case sensitive, but at the same time, you can send capital. Like you can put capitalization in IRC names. So this is strange a little bit. What do you mean, which is faster? Oh, it broke because I reset the... It's about the same speed, I think. Yeah, it's about the same. It's almost exactly the same. I mean, honestly, I probably like the actual Twitch chat is just like under a IRC client under the hood or something weird. Yeah. Why Wayland and why GNOME? Because my two monitors are different DPIs. So first of all, why GNOME? Because I like things to work, and I don't want to have to spend multiple hours setting them up. So with like if you're using i3 or something, like that stuff is cool. But oh my god, people are dropping the B movie scripts. Damn. Yeah, it seems so. I think that what's going on is there's like the low latency mode, and so some people are on the low latency stream and some people are on the mainstream, and I don't know what the difference is. Like it's has some support somewhere, and you can probably Google this. It's some weird Twitch shit. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I like i3 is cool. Hello, FiDi. i3 is cool, but I don't want to spend time setting it up, to be honest. Like the fact that I have to like install external programs and set up some crazy shit just so that I can like change the volume using the keyboard shortcuts for changing the volume, and doing things like pause and play music using the play pause button on my keyboard. Like that's not, I don't want to have to do that, right? Like, and I have nothing against tiling window managers. I just want things like that to work. So that is why I use GNOME, because all that stuff works. So this is why I started using Paper WM, because it adds a little bit of that tiling window manager stuff, but you get all the GNOME niceness still. Yeah, I don't think any of us know what day of the week it is, so don't sweat it. Honestly, I was pretty much in bed until like 7:02, and then I got up and went to bod, so don't worry about it. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, just the screen is still off, huh? Oh no, it's on. I'm dumb. Yeah, so that's why GNOME, and then I use Wayland because this screen that you're looking at is like a normal resolution screen, like normal full HD screen. This is actually the same model screen that we have in the lab, although I didn't steal it from lab, I just actually bought it from someone. So it's like 1920 by 1200, right? But then my laptop display is 4K. And so if I want to be able to move things between windows and have them resize, you have to use Wayland basically. X, there's some really sketchy tacked on support for this in X, but it's bad. Like I did that for a while before Wayland was stable enough to use, back like 4 years ago. Maybe not quite 4 years, about like 3 years ago, I guess. And it would just crash a lot, like even more than Wayland. It was not good. So yeah, you feel attacked about me bashing on i3. Yeah, sorry. I mean, if you like doing that stuff, then like power to you. Like I'm not gonna tell you not to do it, but yeah, I just don't want to waste my time on that. See, but then I say stuff like waste my time. Like it's not a waste of time, you know. It can be fun, but yeah, it's just not my jam. Okay, so anyway, let's get back to this shit. Actually, tell you what, I'm gonna close the stream manager and see if that makes things faster, and just use the IRC now that I have that set up. I mean, yeah, stealing the monitors. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I didn't mean to attack you, like, you know, but I didn't put anything on lending queue, so people be like, he has an OCF monitor? This motherfucker? He's abusing his privileges as an officer of the OCF. Yeah, well, no, I'm not. Anyway, okay, so we did this PR last stream, and it basically just, we were doing this terrible thing where we basically use this function, which, let's pull up the source code for this. Whoops, wrong thing. So this function literally just strips the like last part of the it splits it by the dots, takes the last one, so it takes the like dot, say 214, which is my staff EM, and then just takes that and sticks it on the end of a fucking our IPv6 address range. So this is like nasty. So basically, now that we have this stuff in LDAP, we just get it directly from LDAP, just like, you know, you would do if you do like LDAP search -x cn equals failure. So you can, so now we're using this instead of using this and just taking this last bit. So this is good, much better. But we realized while we were doing this that it actually fetches everything from LDAP twice. So it does a query like this. Yeah, it does a query something like this for, oh, that, this? Yeah, no? How do you set the fucking, oh, it's capital D, okay. Oh my god. Oh, that's, I don't want bind. I want, okay, hold on. Can I just do this? No. How do you set the, like, what is it, the realm? Like the area you're searching in LDAP. Do I have to like fully specify it or something? Nope, that's not it. This, search base. It's probably that. There we go. Okay, so it does a query like this, which just literally gets every single host we have in LDAP. So let's actually go look at what this file looks like on master. So down here, where is it? Host from LDAP. So that's what this is basically. So you can see CN equals star. So it's just getting every CN. The CN is just the name of the host name of the machine. And then this is the -b thing here. So OU equals hosts. So it's basically looking up every single record within the hosts search domain. I don't know what the correct term is for it in LDAP, but like it's kind of like a table. And then for each one of these, it does something like this. to actually, whoops, like this, to get all the attributes. But you can just do this. Like, you can just get all the attributes for all of the hosts at the beginning, and then it's way faster. So we should be doing this instead. The problem with this is that there's no good way to pass in this information, because right now we're using a named tuple to keep track of all the hosts. So the only thing we have when we create the host is the host name. And we want to be able to basically pass in those attributes, you know, and to the name tuple, sort of. But the problem is, if you just put attributes here, then name tuple basically complains because the I swear I just had coffee. Like, fucking, oh man. Okay. So name tuple basically complains because it's not serializable, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this isn't really any better, so I'm just gonna I mean, I don't know where I would do the pickling. Okay, so let me actually get this in better terms. Ooh, what? What is going on? Okay. So the problem is we're like passing it. There's no like we should be able to pass this. There's no reason to like convert it to JSON. Okay, so the problem is we put these all in a set right here, right? So it needs to be able to hash. Basically, it needs to be able to uniquely identify items in the set. And by default, in a named tuple, it does that based on each of the attributes of the named tuple. And the problem is that if this like record attributes thing, this is not something that is serializable by default. We could convert it into an object or something, which we might need to do. Oh yeah, you don't know how Twitch works. You just gotta type it without the colons and capitalize everything. I think I mean hashable, but to be honest, I don't really understand Python, so okay, so this is all right. Oh my god. I hate Git. I just want to... Alright, I'm going to do this in... I don't know how to do this on the command line, so time to resort to Emacs. What is my favorite language? Dude, Did someone ask this last stream? I don't even remember. Someone asked this to me in an interview recently. Like a job interview. Oh, what? I just closed it. Okay. That's fine. And I gave the fucking cheesiest answer like ever. Oh, I just minimized it? I don't even know I can... What the fuck? What? Okay. I gave like the cheesiest answer possible. Unusable. Same. What? Oh, what? I'm in the middle of bisecting something? What? Okay, that's probably my problem. Okay, How do I abort the bisect? Git bisect abort. Can I do this in that? Capital B. Okay. Capital B. Reset. Reset bisect. Oh my god. Oh, okay. The git reset dash dash hard. What is going on? Something is very bad. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Okay, all right, all right. We're on the right track now. Okay. Let me pop this. I don't know what was going on there. Just reset everything. So this stash is what I was working on before. I'm literally just gonna drop all of this stuff. I don't know what does our stage mean? Whoops. Oh god. Oh, what did I do? Delete it. Okay, I think we want our. Help. Okay, I got really distracted. Kind of forgot about the... Alright, finally we're in, jeez. Alright. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll make the text big too, I kind of forgot about that. So, yeah, anyway. I gave like this really cute answer or whatever. About how... You know, Lisp was my first language and my stepdad taught it to me and I'll always have a soft spot for it, but it's not that practical. And Python feels kind of hacky to me, but it's good for little things. But I've been working in Go recently, and Go feels like C, but it's like less shitty. So I like Go, but I always have a soft spot for Lisp and whatever. I don't know. Like having a favorite language always feels kind of weird to me, because like you should use the best language for the tool or for the situation. Or sorry, the language is just a tool, so you should use the best tool for the situation. Like for instance, at OCF we use Python for everything, and the reason we do that is not because Python is the best language for everything, but it's because everybody knows Python, and so it's going to be easier to maintain in the long run. Yeah, and just better, you know, in the end. All right. See, the thing is, I feel like Go is a lot closer to C. SMH, Ethan. I feel like Go is a lot closer to C than Python, because like Python is very high level, right? Like it's literally an interpreted language, which means you can't compile it. You can't even like, I mean, Ethan knows more about this than I do, but you can't even just in time compile it. So it's always going to be just like an order of magnitude or two slower than machine code, right? Whereas Go, like you actually like compile it, right? And it's not as fast as C. Like it has things like bounds checks. Whoa. But like realistically, it's very close. So I don't know. What, you can? Okay, I thought last time I asked about this, you were like, no, it's not possible because of some design constraint. Like, yeah. Well, that's good to know that you can JIT Python, because I thought that was impossible. Does the mic stuff work? Yeah. Okay. So this is what we tried to do last time. The idea is basically when I create the host object, I just want to pass in the attributes object. And then from that, I want to be able to basically set the host name and then save the attributes object and then fetch the other attributes later. Ah, I see. So it's a C Python problem with JIT. So, but PyPy can do it. So it's not a language problem. It's just a C Python person. What is eval CMV? Is that a typo? What is CMV? Anyway, okay. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to make this thing work. Python name tuple override init. This doesn't really look... Okay, everything is... Oh, okay. Interesting. So... Oh, look, it's Ethan. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, hello. Our Python wizard. All right. So I don't actually understand how new works. Nope, that's not what I want. Is there not documentation for dunder new? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking we need to do. We do this, and then we also do this. Oh, I found it at the same time as you. Nice. Sorry. Yeah, name tuples are cool until they're not. All right, I have no clue if this will work. I'm just gonna try it. Fuck it, you know? Okay, it didn't work. Oh, I forgot. All right, I forgot the colon. We good. I said my favorite. I said I don't really have a good favorite answer to the favorite language question, but I have a soft spot for. What? Do I need to pass? Does new return? Do I need to like return this? I said I don't really have a good favorite language, but I have a soft spot for Lisp, and Go is pretty good. Okay. New missing one required positional argument host name. But the problem is, do I have to like, it says it's positional, but it's right here. Like, what is the problem? I'm giving it a positional argument. What? So the first argument is the type you're... Oh! So... Okay, first of all, this is not right. Is it something like this then? Oh, shit. That was so fast too? Okay, is this a stupid way to do this, Ethan? Or does this actually make sense? And also, what is the standard for like a variable that holds a type? Because it feels terrible. On the plus side though, this actually works. So you can see, I'll make this bigger. You can see from the git diff here, This is the change we made, so this is fine. But the key thing is that if you look inside all of these other files, the only thing that changes is the serial number, which means that everything else is properly regenerated. And this ran in this ran super fast. So this ran half a second, whereas the old one ran like 30 seconds. Okay, the code is wrong. How can I make it less wrong? Oh, I can use CLS instead of TYP. All right, well, Ethan is looking into this. So to be clear, what's happening here is I'm overriding the new here for this thing. The thing is, we want to make a new name tuple, but we don't want to use attributes directly. We want to get the host name out of attributes. So this is basically creating a new named tuple, which is the superclass of a host. And it's passing in this host name as the object in that name tuple. And then we're going to return this when we create a new one. And then once this is created, then Python calls init. And so we basically store the attributes that were passed in under here. Yeah, and then basically in the rest of this, we're just doing self.ldap adders to do all this stuff. So that's where the magic is. Why does it do this? Okay, and we can just remove this. It's no longer needed. I also am going to get rid of this comment because I don't know why I was there, but that's not really a good thing to put in a comment. How are you calling host? Here. So I'm just passing in the attributes. It's constructing one host for each record, basically each record response we get back, and then putting them into a set. Okay, so in the meantime, awesome. I have the stamp of approval from our resident Pythonista. Good to hear. I never understood how this works, so this is cool to understand, that basically when you create an object, it uses new to like literally make the object. And then once the object is created, it calls init and passes in the newly created object. That's cool to see, because I never really understood that part of Python until like literally right now. So thank you, Ethan, and everyone else for helping with that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open this PR. In the meantime, if you have suggestions about what I should work on next, I'm just going to ignore the last message I'm seeing in chat, because it is terrifying. Okay, so this looks good. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, okay, yeah, I was gonna say, if you have recommendations on what I should work on next, you know, hit me up, in the chat. All right, good night, Ethan. Have a good dinner. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna go on GitHub and like look through the issues, but if there's something specific you want me to work on, like shout it out, and I can do. Move to MIT Kerberos. I actually thought about doing this one on stream. I'm a little bit worried that I would accidentally leak a bunch of password hashes or something as part of that. I don't know that it would make good stream content, but it is an option. What's up? What's up, Bernard? That is my name. Elizabeth, oh no. Is this the one good thing that came out of her campaign? Sorry, that was a bit spicy. I am sad that Elizabeth Warren is no longer running for president, just to clarify, but apparently her campaign was kind of a shit show. What is this? Open source text distribution tool? Interesting. It's a fork, I guess. Did they upstream any of their changes or? Okay, so what is this? What is the original project? This is kind of interesting. Okay, move on. Okay, it's the same thing, but this is not, this doesn't really explain, this is like fucking, like politics speak in the README, bro. Just tell me what it is. I can text people. Upload phone numbers, customize scripts, and assign volunteers to communicate with SOAR as well as organizations to manage the process. Does it use like, okay. This is cool. I mean, so this is just a phone banking tool, it sounds like. I wish I could say that at the top instead of fucking a text distribution tool. Like, bruh, it's phone banking. We don't. An XKCD browsing you know. Anyway, this is cool. I didn't know that this is a thing, but I mean, it's not like particularly. I mean, if you're in the midst of a campaign, you're probably not really thinking that hard about contributing to open source, which is very understandable. But nonetheless, like, cool to see. Updated 10 hours ago? Wait, what? Are they still working on this? Someone must be actually using this. Damn. Okay. Interesting. Okay. XKCD, random. Lol. I thought this was going to be about Fibonacci's. All right. This is not good content as much as I love XKCD. All right, let me go ahead and commit this, and then we will maybe think about figure out something to do. I think I need to do a little bit more research on the MIT Kerberos transition, so I don't want to stream that right now, at least. I did a lot of work on this, but it was like over winter break, and I've forgotten everything at this point. It was before winter break, like in early December or something, and I've forgotten everything I did. So I need to go back and like figure out what the problems were, and what I needed to do. I basically spent an entire night on it, got stuck, asked a question in the Kerberos channel, and then they responded the next morning, and then I never followed up and actually tried it. So, okay. Oh wait, let me run the test. Yeah, the test failed. Oh. Huh. The trailing comma always will get you. Anyway, how y'all doing? Staying home? Playing tennis 6 feet apart? You know, if you play tennis, y'all touch the ball, right? Sorry, I'm calling out one person in particular here, but you know, like you can't really play tennis even if you're sitting 6 feet apart, standing 6 feet apart. Like, y'all are touching the same shit. You're still spreading your germs, but whatever. Not my problem. I'm self-isolating. I went out for food today, but like I went out to get food. Anyway, only query LDAP once. Ah, good point. I wonder if you play tennis with gloves, if that would like fuck up your grip on the racket or anything, you know? I don't play tennis, so. Is this how you spell magnitude? I think so. I'll go with it. I feel like programming with gloves would not make it harder. Like you're just pressing keys on a keyboard, right? Like how's that harder? Oh, it's opened in the wrong Firefox. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna tag everyone in the stream right now. Let's see. Users in chat. Who am I tagging? All right, that's everyone I recognize. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Trying to avoid making this boring, but let me look at the projects here. Just see if there's anything here. So matrix server. I haven't even looked at this, I don't think. So, okay, this is interesting. This is a big project. I'm not gonna take on this right now. This is something I've been wanting to do for a really long time. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, we use RT, which is a ticket tracking system, to track like emails and stuff for people asking for help. And basically I want to encourage people to like encourage a little bit of friendly competition with people responding to RT tickets right now, because really only the SMs do it, which kind of sucks if you're an SM. But this is probably pretty complicated to work on, and I haven't looked into how it would work at all, so I'm probably not gonna do this one right now. Also, I don't think I could do this without leaking like all of the emails people send us that are just like embarrassing. So yeah, apologies if you sent us an email. Your email probably wasn't embarrassing. This is done, isn't it? Friday? I see. So there's still some things that we could use Keycloak with. So Keycloak, for those of you who don't know, is basically it's an OAuth error. I'm already logged in. Fuck. You know, if you go to an OCF service, say RT, you get this screen which asks you to log in with your OCF account. This is Keycloak. So there are a lot of places that we could be using this where we're just using other forms of, like, whatever you want to call it, authentication right now, I guess. So Hello, Utku. Why do all good coders use Vim and Tmux and stuff? Because it's fast. That's the only reason, in my opinion. I use Emacs. VS Code is cool. Like, it doesn't really matter. I've given up on these crazy setups. Like, I have my Emacs setup that I set up like 4 years ago, and I don't touch it anymore, and it just is fine, you know. Emacs is better. Emacs can do more things. Even if you have all of the Vim key bindings, you should do them in Emacs. There's good packages for this. Emacs is good. But the fact of the matter is, like, I'm SSH to this server right now, Supernova, and if I want to edit a file, I just do this because I don't want to have to, like, it's fast and it works and I can navigate quickly. That's it. Use Emacs. Except also use Vim. Use whatever works best for you, basically, is what I'm saying, because it doesn't really matter. The idea is that if you're using Emacs or Vim, you know, you could get, ultimately you can get really fast with like moving your cursor around and editing files and things, but it's a little bit overhyped, is I think my personal takeaway. So I mean, like, I'm kind of ambivalent on the whole thing. So DCast said work on Matrix. I could work on Matrix. I don't really want to do it without KMO here, but there are probably still some stuff I can do. Wait, is KMO's in chat, right? KMO. Should I work on Matrix, or do you want to just like? Do you want to let me? Are you still working on the stuff with adding the well-known info in Death? Should I work on, like, sorry, this is unrelated. Should I work on setting up the, like, voice video chat server or something like that? What do you think? Turn this thing? Or setting up the web client? Or setting up the IRC bridge? Like, it's probably AFK. RIP. I think he's AFK. Oh well. Or just really behind. All right. Decision paralysis. This is me when I wake up every morning and I'm like, what should I procrastinate? Why is this in the middle of the page? Like, it doesn't even look like a modal. It's just there. I don't want that. Fuck Slack. Okay, I can work on Ceph. That's actually pretty good. I was thinking about that. Okay, cool. So short primer. Ceph. Poggers. Ceph is a distributed storage platform, distributed object storage. Which is basically a fancy word for you have multiple computers, you put disks in them, and then you have one way of accessing data on the disks, and it just handles everything else, like making sure that the data is resilient for you, so you don't have to like use your brain. You just sort of point at the thing, and it works. And then you can build file systems on top of this. You can set up things like, oh, you know what would be actually good? Moving Mastodon over to use Ceph storage. So here, I think here's what I'm going to do. First of all, I have a bunch of work that I've done on Ceph that I need to like clean up and commit and put in the Ceph PR. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to look at moving Mastodon over to using Ceph. So yeah, so the way that works is basically Mastodon, for those of you who don't know, is like Twitter, but decentralized. So we host our own one at mastodon.oc.berkeley.edu. Watch us, there's porn here. Oh, good, no porn. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's Twitter, right? But it's not, which is exactly what everyone wants. But basically, you have images like this one. This has to get stored somewhere. So the idea is we store this in object storage using Ceph. Right now, it's literally just stored in a local file system, which is fine. But, you know, it's not web scale, right? It uses NFS. We hate NFS. NFS is annoying and bad. Anyway, I'm intentionally sounding kind of dumb right here, but I just want to test around with, like, basically try this. What has Keto been posting if all the restaurants are? Good question. Oh. Wait, Acme is still open? Oh, fuck. Okay. I guess all the restaurants are not closed. I think Keto is still... Oh, this is all old. This is not old. This looks like bought the bread at Acme and then made the soup. Fuck. I wish I lived closer to Acme, bro. Anyway, okay. So... Hold on. I see the blue dot. I can't ignore the blue dot. Poggers. Alright, I'm gonna wait for some more reviews before merging this one. Okay. So let's take a look here. So we can, so there's a few machines in the Ceph cluster. Scurvy has disks in the cluster. Jaws has disks. No, Scurvy doesn't. Actually, this is, I don't want to do this at Jaw, but we actually need to add Scurvy to the cluster. Jaws does, Pandemic does. Fuck. Jaws does, Pandemic does, and then Bedbugs doesn't have any disks, but it's like a monitor, and a gateway. So yeah. Actually, before I do this, there's one other thing I want to do. I've had this PR that's open for a while now. It's been approved. I'm going to go ahead and merge this one because this is actually used in the Ceph stuff that I've been working on. So this has been approved, right? Okay, Cure's this is old and has been addressed, and he hasn't re-reviewed it, so I'm gonna dismiss this and go ahead and merge this. Ugh. I'm a little bit hesitant merging this given that only JV Parent has approved it, but D. Kessler has also looked at it and only had some small comments which I addressed. So I'm gonna go ahead and rebase, and it's been open for a week, so I'm gonna go ahead and merge this. Due to how this works, I'm actually gonna run Puppet Trigger on all of the so these are all of the different Kubernetes masters which use this code, this refactored code. So I'm gonna go ahead and basically my brain is not working. You know, I need to like get some more coffee. So these are the ones using this code, and so I'm basically going to just run Puppet Trigger on all of these so that they don't end up in some weird state where the configuration for the IP sharing is different on one machine than on the other ones, if that makes sense. We go ahead and track this. Once this has been deployed, okay, so update prod. So this is done. So I'm gonna go ahead and run sudo Puppet Trigger on all of these. And this should get the new configuration from Puppet. And we'll just make sure this works and that everything on Kubernetes doesn't go down, basically. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm in the middle. I'm not sure how to. I mean, I guess I could just go walk in the other room and like make some espresso and come back, but I don't want to just like leave the stream for 3 minutes or something, or 5 minutes. I don't know how long it would take. In the meantime, I'm gonna connect to Lightning, which is where we store all of the Puppet configuration. And I think I have been using cooperc. Oh, it's just cooperc. So yeah, so you can see Jaws, Bedbugs, and Pandemic are all in this environment. So this is the environment that I've been using for for Ceph. Development. Okay. So this has run on all of these. Does it still work? It seems to work. I'm actually gonna go and rebuild and just say like, I did this, by the way. This is terrible. Okay. What is all this stuff? Sorry, I have not looked at this. Oh, people were talking about Kerberos? Oh, no. Oh. Alright, I didn't even see this. So all the more reason to move to MIT Kerberos. Oh, this was MIT Kerberos. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. That's true. Pizza rolls are important. You know, don't blame me on that. Anyway, okay, it's cool. So this seems to have worked. So yeah, let's just take a little bit of a look at the cluster. So Jaws is one of the hosts in the cluster, so we can do this, and it should give us the current status of the cluster. You can also just do status like this. The first one is just shorthand for the second one, I think, basically. So you can see the cluster ID, you can see the health status. Health is okay. Play music. I was thinking about this, but I want to post this to YouTube after, and I don't want to get it. I don't want it to get taken down from YouTube. If I play music. Hello, JB Baron. Yeah. I really want to play music, but yeah, I don't really want to risk it. Plus, I would probably play music and y'all would be... I was like doing dishes earlier and listening to JPEG Mafia, and I was like, I wish I could play this on stream, but then everyone would just hate me. So I'm not sure it's worth it. Do y'all listen to like bangers when you do your dishes? It really helps, you know? Like, I'm not a fan of... This is like the first time I've done dishes in like a week. Not good. But... Play CC music. Link me some good CC music and I'll play it. I'm not familiar with the copyright free Creative Commons music scene. Oh dude, laundry? Yeah, I literally last night I like laundered every single fucking piece of clothing I own. I swear to, like I did 2 simultaneous loads, just got that shit done. Oh, it feels so good. I cleaned my room. I did the dishes this morning. Wow, this is crazy. I cannot understand this. I cannot believe this. Wait, there's a King Gizzard in the Wizard. Wait, how do you King? Wait, King. What? What? Link me. DCast, please. You send me the link. I will absolutely play it. Okay. Mon, 3 daemons. So you can see we have 3 daemons here, and the 3 daemons, it doesn't show what they are, but it's Jaws, Bedbugs, and Ceph. Or sorry, Jaw, Bedbugs, and Pandemic. So the Mons basically just like maintain the state of the cluster. They're basically the ones running the like distributed algorithm. I don't know if they use Paxos or Raft or whatever, but they're the ones making sure that the state is consistent between all of the different nodes. The NGRs are, I think, the things you contact for... I don't know, man. I'm not really sure what they are. The MDs are... Oh, we have the link. Oh. All right, this webpage is amazing. Holy shit. This is awesome. This is literally the best website I've ever seen. All right, I'm gonna download the MP3s because I don't care about quality. Sorry. Oh shit, it's still gonna take a while. Hopefully the stream doesn't cut out because of the download bandwidth. Oh, see ya PHP. Alright, also, I'm gonna start playing this, but please tell me if the levels are bad, because they probably will be. Polygon... what is the... Yeah. What? Okay. Can you pass multiple things to, I just use a normal music player, huh? I don't even know. Can you double speed this thing? Damn. Am I that slow? How do you, is there a built-in music player? Oh, there is. Okay, wait. Gnome coming in clutch, as always. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Do I have VLC installed? That would make life easy. I don't have it installed. Let's install it. MPV. Oh yeah, MPV, because MPlayer is old and dead. Right. What? Oh, that's too loud, huh? How's that as far as the levels? Playlists. Is it doing them in order? It is. Okay, cool. Right. Could go slightly further down if you want. Okay. Oh, wait. If I do this, it changes it for you, too. That's weird. Alright. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let me know if I should turn it up or down. Alright. What was I even doing? Alright, so we were looking at Ceph, right? So we can see, I don't, to be honest, look up what a mon, MGR, MDS is. These all are basically just like different manager daemons that like make sure the cluster is working and make sure that you can actually access the cluster, like... Yeah, I don't know, man. Look them up. OSDs, so there's basically one OSD per disk in our setup. And there's 16 OSDs, 8 are on Pandemic and 8 are on JAWS, and then there are RGWs. RGWs are gateways, so for instance, if you're using the Ceph S3 API to directly access a block storage, you would use a gateway. Or RGW stands for Rados, which is like the underlying object storage system. Rados gateway. And yeah, so there's one running on JAWS and one running on Bedbugs. I didn't put one on Pandemic because, I don't know. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. And these are all configured in this Puppet environment, which, as you can see, has a bunch of stuff that has been modified that I need to figure out, basically. Some of this stuff is unrelated, like this stuff is unrelated, but this stuff is all relevant. Yeah. Okay, so first up here is I want to rebase. Okay, okay. I want to rebase what I currently have on the master because it has this PR merge now, which is included. So I'm probably gonna get some merge conflicts here, or some rebase conflicts, I guess would be the correct term, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, get stash, get rebase. All right, cool. I'll go ahead and open this up in Emacs so that it's a little bit easier to parse because we're going to be doing a lot of shit here. Thank you for the recommendation, The Kessler, for real. Okay, unmerged. Let's hop in here. So this stuff we can just keep. We don't really care about, wait. Yeah, I think we can keep the... So for all of these, we can just keep the, hours, basically, I think. Because these are just changes that I added to the other PR that didn't get added to this one. So we can just, like, take their version wholesale. Yeah, this is all kind of annoying. Alright. Let's see if this works. Okay. I think. This is annoying. Sorry, this is painful. This is why maybe you shouldn't rebase everything, kids. Oh, jeez. Okay, it's gone, so I think we have to do skip here. Okay. Okay, cool. This is what we want. So this is master, and then all of this stuff is just Ceph stuff. Okay, okay, cool. So this is good. And we need to get the thing that we stashed off of the stash. So stash apply. Oh god, I failed. Okay. Oh, just need to merge this. Okay, we can. It just. What? Hold on. Okay. I don't need this either. Okay, okay. So let me just make sure that this is sane. Does this look okay? Yeah, so I'm using Magit or Magit. It's like supposed to be magic, but Git. But the problem is the Git, like how you pronounce Git does not match how you pronounce magic. So as a result, no one actually knows how to say it. But it's an Emacs client for Git, and it's actually amazing. I would, even if you don't use Emacs, I would highly recommend it because it literally changes the way you think about Git, and it becomes so much easier to work with. You know, it lets you stage individual lines really easily and control your index. It lets you do all sorts of... It basically will just make you incredibly more powerful in Git. Yeah, I would highly recommend it. Like, so actually, summer 2018 or something, I had to work at some place that used like ASP.NET C# stuff for everything, so I had to work in Visual Studio, and I would literally edit all my code in Visual Studio, and then for Git I would go into Emacs and do all the Git stuff in Emacs because it was just that much nicer. Yeah, exactly. You can literally, so okay, let me just show you. So this looks fine, by the way. I was worried because it's one of those merge conflicts. I was like worried that there would be an authentication block here, even though that should have been removed. But I don't see any authentication block here, so I think this is fine. Yeah, so let me just show you what's going on here. So these are all the stage changes. Let's say, okay, so let's say for instance, we're adding this thing to higher data / common, but say I only want to add, say I want to unstage the addition of bedbugs here. I can literally select this line and then hit U to unstage it. It's very slow because I'm going over SSH. Yeah, and so now only this line is staged, and if you go to unstage changes, yeah. So this is actually like super OP. I don't know how else to describe it. It's very awesome. And even if you don't use Emacs, you should use this. And these were visual bugs, by the way, aren't anything to do with Emacs. This is just Wayland being Wayland, you know. Okay, cool. So what's going on here? I'm going to go ahead and try and commit some of this stuff. Well, first of all, let me run... All right. So basically the way this works, the way this has been set up, and the reason why it depends on that OCFLB pull request is because each RGW, so remember RGWs are basically how we access like the HTTPS API. It's basically like emulating S3, Amazon S3. So basically you can hit a certain endpoint to upload a file, hit a certain endpoint to download a file, set permissions on a file, etc. So we have two RGWs running, one on bedbugs and one on JAWS. And basically the way these work is they're each running the API per se, but much like we do in Kubernetes, we share an IP between these two hosts, so that if one goes down, the other will grab that IP address basically, and that basically makes it so that even if one of these servers completely goes down, like things can continue to function. So yeah, highly available, you know, because if we have multiple servers that are serving this API, but we only have like one, like basically you're configuring an application, you have to point it at one server or at least one IP address. There's no way to tell it like, oh, use this one, and if this one is down, use this one. So sharing an IP address between these two things allows us to sort of have multiple daemons running and sort of automatically fall back if one of them fails. So yeah, this is cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna like start going through these changes and committing a bunch of stuff. So I think there are a fair number of changes here. I'm gonna start by committing all of the things that are specifically for adding the gateway support. So the first big one is this file, rgw.pp, which configures the gateway. Oh, first of all, I'm gonna unstage everything so that I just stage the things I want. Oh, dude, I'm so hungry. I totally underestimated this. Okay. So, right. Okay. So I'm going to start by staging this one. This is actually, all of these files are not important. So yeah, we don't have to worry about them. Okay, so this file, basically this part here uses the PR that we just merged, the OCF-LB PR, and this sets up the shared IP address, and it uses this host name Ceph. So for instance, if you do Ceph, host Ceph, you can see it has this address. So that means that you can just point your application that needs to use the Ceph backend at ceph.ocf.berkeley.edu. Raichi is basically a professional streamer. All right, yeah, I probably will take a snack break, maybe around 8. But I want to get these PRs sort of off first. We can come back and start looking at it for like Mastodon or something. Okay, so I'm just reviewing this, basically reviewing this file to make sure it makes sense. We need those. We need these things which set up like the Ceph package itself and our admin credentials and stuff. This part sets up the shared IP address, and then this stuff basically sets up the the authentication to it. So like we run the gateway as a daemon, and it basically authenticates using some credentials that we create down here. So yeah, this just creates the files that creates the directories that those credentials go in. These are the permissions and the file that we use, and then here we create those credentials if they don't exist, and then export them into this file so that we can use them. I wish I could just make a pull request. Pull request pizza, and then I have pizza. Okay, bad joke. I don't know. Anyway. This this actually adds the package. So curiously enough, this stuff only depends on the Ceph admin stuff existing. And I actually probably need to add some dependencies here, but this is not important. And then we can do yeah, so this basically makes sure that everything is running. So this should also probably, so I think there's a couple things I can change here. Let me just edit this file. So first of all, JV Perrin was like, we probably don't need to do this. As long as we enable it, it should be fine. Yeah, imagine a delivery app powered by GitHub though. That'd be crazy, bro. So the other thing is, we want this thing. You want to depend on this basically, because if we don't have this, we shouldn't start the service. So let's just add this dependency. This is a requires basically. There's a Domino's Terraform provider. You're kidding. What? This no. There's no way this is real. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bruh. I can, this is legendary. Oh my god. What the heck? What is going on? This is amazing. All right, using Terraform to order pizzas. The thing is, Terraform is supposed to be declarative. So, but the problem is that should mean that every time you run Terraform apply, it checks to see whether or not you have a pizza, and if you don't have a pizza, it orders one. But it sounds like this just orders a pizza every time, which ignores the fact that you might already have a pizza. So I'm a little bit skeptical about this. You need to add like some smart fridge, you know, integration for it to really work, I think. Oh, I see. You need to create an order resource. I see. So, how does it know that? Interesting. Well, anyway, I don't actually know how Terraform works, so I'm just kind of spitballing, but okay. So I'm gonna update this. I'm going to make this depend on the Ceph admin stuff existing too, because otherwise this can try to run before we have Ceph installed, which is obviously a problem. So I'm actually gonna look in admin here really quick. So I think we need to depend on this. But feel free to correct me if this is wrong. But I think basically in here, this won't work unless we have that admin key ring. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this. Whoops. And we don't need to add it here because this depends on this, which, yeah, the require stuff is annoying, but it like breaks if you don't have it. So unfortunately, it is kind of important. Cool. So I think. Oh, so the other thing is we need these directories to exist. So is this valid? Can someone help? Someone who actually knows how Puppet works. Is this valid Puppet right here? I have the require at the top. Oh, wait, so... Oh, really? So the require... So if you do... my understanding was that class requires are different. That with class requires, it just like make sure that if you have this class, you also have the other class. But does it actually make sure that all the resources in this class are like present before it does any resources in this class? Sorry, that was kind of a bad explanation, but like... You know what I mean? So, all right. Tell you what, should I hop on the Discord? All right, I'm gonna go on Discord. This is probably a mistake, but yeah, I'm in the voice channel, so. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down here so I can turn up this. All right. Yeah, if anyone wants to join and talk to me, feel free. Include versus require. Dude, Puppet. Oh my god. Puppet require. Let's see. Okay. That's not what I want. Hold on, you're really quiet. I really need to turn the music a lot. Hold on, hold on. Okay, what did you say? Hello. Hello.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Nothing important.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh yeah, I think require enforces that it happens before, so you don't need the first require of the keyring.
Okay, I'm trying to look on the Puppet website and double check this, because I would hope so, but all right, put the link in Twitch chat to the thing I'm looking at. But so the required function declares one or more classes, calls them because of dependency. It doesn't, see, the thing is, it doesn't explicitly say that it creates an ordering behavior, which concerns me. And it even says specifically the require function is used to declare, here, I'll link to the specific thing. So the question, sorry, D. Kessler, the question is basically like, if on line 3 here, we say require OCF ceph : admin. If we have this, does that mean that I don't need to do this, where I like depend on this resource? So the question is basically require at the class level versus at the resource level. Do they both affect ordering?
I think they do.
All right, I hope so, because that does make my life a lot easier. I
think require at the class level implies require at all the instance levels.
The reason I'm skeptical is because I feel like I remember when I was setting JAWS up that the ceph auth commands actually failed because they were running before some other resource, like before the admin keyring existed or something.
I think they were running before like the ceph NDR started, or like the ceph daemon or something or other.
Oh, actually, that's interesting. That might be a problem too.
This is only a problem you can debug while setting up.
Yeah, that's kind of true. So JV pair in line 3, require OCF _ ceph : admin. That defines the client.admin.keyring file resource. So the question is, do I need to explicitly depend on that or not? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. I'm convinced that you are right here. So I'm going to make this less dumb. We still do need this dependency, for sure. I mean, not like for sure. Like, we should have this dependency still. I think we should depend on the class here because we do really need kind of the class. Okay. Cool. Thank you for pointing that out. Cool. Yeah. So I guess the question here then is, does this fail if like the mon isn't running something? Like, do these ceph auth commands need to depend on a mon or something?
Those depend on the service. Oh, those I think.
I don't actually know how.
I don't actually know. You'll need to like set up a new thing.
My guess, I think we should probably just merge all this stuff, and then like when we add the next node to the cluster, just like remember what breaks and then fix it then.
That's definitely reasonable.
Because this stuff is really, I honestly am not really sure. And like, you know, worst case scenario, we run Puppet twice, which is not great, but you know. Cool. So this is good. I'm gonna go ahead. I think this stuff is all good. Cool. I'm gonna go back to Git. Stage all this stuff. I might add Pandemic as a RGW just to test this stuff and make sure it works. Okay. Cool. Other things we need to check. Okay, we need this. We need this. Yeah, we need both of these. Oh, fuck. Dude, this music's so comfy. Oh yeah, this is unrelated. This is also unrelated. I'll put this in as, oh, we need this. I'll put, this thing just adjusts, the rest of the changes to this config file just adjust the, some of the parameters. Because we added SFFS and like a bunch of other stuff, these just needed adjustments. But this is less important. Okay, cool. So I'm going to actually run Puppet Trigger on the two nodes that we currently have and make sure that they work. Where's my... Here it is. Nope, not that one. So... do it here. Make sure this works. Oh, up, okay. Classic. Okay, I think it already exited. Oh, it's Puppet Agent, huh? Okay. Does this work? I guess it's not a systemd unit, it's just running. Anyway. I think this worked. Alright. I'm gonna do it on bed bugs as well. Why did that take so long? Wait, let me just... Yeah? Huh, I don't know. Usually that's the culprit, like if that's failing, that's the problem. Alright. Da-da-da-da-da. How is everyone? What are y'all's sleep schedules at this point? I'm just curious. I woke up at like 12 today, 11 maybe even, which is pretty good. Yeah. I've been doing 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. the past couple nights, so I'm kind of glad I fixed it a little bit this time. Yeah, how's working from home? Like, did you work from home before? Like, did you work from home before at all? Sorry, I didn't finish that thought. Or is it a big transition? I imagine like for most tech people, it's pretty normal. That is good to hear. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of got screwed and just realized they have like a couch and a laptop, which is not ideal. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I can go to bed before the sun starts coming up tonight, so that'll be good to see. Had my coffee early in the day, you know? Ooh, the standing desk. Yeah, I'm jealous. Frank was there, we literally got the cheapest desk that was big enough at IKEA. You know, I didn't think about this. I wonder if... Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, what? What is... What? This isn't good. Everything looks okay here. Huh. I'm a little concerned about this. I don't know why... I'm gonna go ahead and kill this. And I'll try and look into why this is happening. I'm gonna full screen this. Do you see anything weird going on in the logs? Looks kind of normal, dude. I'm gonna check my email real quick, but I'm gonna blank out the screen just to see if there's if I've got any alerts or anything. Oh shit, I have a lot of emails. Like, just like normal emails. Not like... This is fine. I don't know what the issue here is. Oh. I have an idea, actually. My guess is that it's trying to access it from this IP address, which is the Ceph IP address, and instead of from this IP address, which is the Bedbugs IP address, and it's causing problems. So, I don't know how to tell it. So let me stop keep alive D and see if that fixes it. Stopping keep alive D will drop the other IP address, the 53 IP address, and then we can see if Puppet works. If this is what's going on, this is going to cause problems on the Kubernetes masters too. Oh, I was ignoring chat completely. Yeah, I wish I had a standing desk even if it was the cheap IKEA one. But yeah, I have like literally the one that's just like a slab of wood and then legs. One thing I never realized is desks are like not very tall. Just kill this. Oh fuck, this is hide PID. It's not hide PID? What? What is this? This is definitely not the actual PID. Oh wait, it's dead now. What? Okay, I don't know. Maybe it just finished. Anyway, deaths are like low. Like we got the legs and we're like, the legs are too short. Like this is, there's something wrong here. But no, it's just table legs are just short apparently. Oh shit. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so this worked, which makes me very concerned. Oh, that's the old. This isn't used anymore, so it's fine. I'm concerned by this, to be completely honest. I'm pretty concerned by this. Okay, here's the other thing. It could be possible that because of the change in authentication, it's possible that Bedbugs and Pandemic were fighting over the IP address or something, which was causing like packets to get dropped or something. But let's try starting Keep Alive D again and see if it works. Yeah, running away from anxiety-inducing emails or just things in general is on brand for me. So I'm kind of surprised that I haven't already done that in this case. Okay, we're off to a good start. And by good start, I mean not a good start, given that this is still taking forever. Maybe, so I changed something here, which is that this config, it used to, like before my PR, this was /32. Which means that maybe it wouldn't use this address for contacting, for like, it wouldn't use this address for outgoing traffic. But it also seems wrong. Like it should use this address for outgoing traffic if the incoming traffic is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand how this works. Oh, it looks like it's working. I'm just gonna assume it was the problem with IP, like they both were claiming the same IP or something because the authentication was broken. You can also check this by, whoops, connecting to JAWS, which is the other one that's a gateway, and running Puppet, and see if this works. I mean, so the 24 is just the net mask on the IP address. So before, when it was /32, it would... Actually, I don't even know how that worked, because I don't know how it would contact the default gateway. I mean, I guess it can just... It assumes the gateway is within its network. And so it'll just go there directly. But I think that it would send traffic even within our subnet to the gateway, and the gateway would send it to the right place. I mean, same as the net mask on any other IP address, right? I don't think so. If you look at like IPA, like if you look at IP adder, like from IP route, or sorry, yeah, if you run IP adder on what is the PogChamp for? All right, bro. Then you'll see that it corresponds to the normal like subnet slider notation on that address, if that makes sense. Turn the music up a little bit. All right, this is the last song. We actually only have like 30 seconds left, so 10 seconds. Someone recommend new music that's in the open, whatever it's called. Free domain. What is the word I'm looking for? It's not that. Wait, okay. Yes, cool. Public domain. That's what it is. Oh my god, this is so slow. Bernard, what's your sleep schedule like? Okay. Sorry. So if you look here, oh my god. Oh, it doesn't have it right now. Okay, it's back up. So the bro, I fixed this. Wait, this is literally fixed. SMH. Bro. Okay. So you can see here. Well, I don't know what the BRD is. Actually, I don't know what half this stuff is, to be honest. What? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Okay, yeah. So you can see it's just, it causes this to happen, basically. So before, this was /32. And now it's not. I don't know what this means. Whoops. Broadcast. Yeah, you're right. Yep. I don't know why that isn't set for this one, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway. Yeah, exactly. Like it seems obvious what the default with the broadcast address is, but maybe it's implied if you don't specify it, but it also over specifies for some reason. I don't know, man. Anyway, this all seems to be working, which is good to see. And yeah, I can get back to it. Okay, cool. So this is all working. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and commit this. Yeah. And then I'm gonna commit these other two changes and fuck. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, whatever. Linter saving my ass apparently. And okay.
Shit, what's going on?
Hello. You on the stream, bro?
That's crazy.
Did you hear my question to you?
No.
What's your sleep schedule like right now?
I sleep at like 4. I get up at noon.
That's like pretty normal actually, compared to.
I don't think I can make it any worse. It doesn't really work.
Yeah, I don't know. I've stayed up till like, I think the longest I went was 9 a.m. But yeah.
Yeah, that for me that's like the void.
Yeah, a
You
little
get to
bit.
that point.
I was playing Hanabi. It was fun, you know. Dude, I was playing Warzone and it's kind of bad. I don't know. I don't know why
The
you like that
game?
game. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of bad.
Like it's just I don't know.
You're hating. Let's play
Yes,
together
yes, I am.
sometime.
Okay. It's also I can't get it to run on Linux. Like all these fucking new AAA games, they don't run on Linux. It sucks.
They do not give a fuck about Linux.
I know, I know. Makes me sad.
All right, go back to the stream.
Yeah, yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, sorry, got distracted. Add RGW Ceph configuration. That's fine. Do. Damn, you left the channel and everything. All right. Okay, cool. That was done. Oh yeah, this is a fun one, Frank. This wasn't even taking effect because we got the name wrong, which is funny. PogChamp. Oh my god, you fucking nerd. I don't know, like who it's okay, like who. I don't know who's okay with me saying their first name on the stream, so I've generally been trying to avoid it in general. But that was redundant. But yeah. So apologies if I dox anyone. Literally no one will watch the video. I actually got a fair number of people. I don't know if anyone is right now, but I got a fair number of people that are not from the OCF that were watching, at least at some point. Because I have the programming tag, and apparently if you have more than like 3 people watching on the programming tag, it's actually pretty good. Like apparently no one streams on programming, unless you're like Jonathan Blow. Yeah, well, Jason, I've been people who have it in their name, like yeah, I don't care, but there are some other people whose Twitch username is not related to their name at all. So, okay, what even was this change? Oh yeah, update default pool. Actually, what was the diff here? Default pool values, yeah. Okay, and then this one. Oh, what did I do here? Actually, people do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna name names, but I definitely know of people doing that. And people also have gotten flamed on Twitter for doing this. Like just looking at everyone who has like, you know, starred a repo or like commented on a repo, and then scraping their emails from git commits and then emailing them. Like technically, there's nothing stopping you from doing that, but I think pretty much everyone like looks at that and they're like, that is major yikes. So yeah. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to test here, can we add pandemic as an RGW? And theoretically everything should just work if we have set this up correctly. So I'm gonna try doing this live and see what breaks. So I have to add it here, and then I have to add it in the node hybridata. Yeah, well, yeah, there's a reason I said theoretically. Okay. Let's go. Whoops. I feel like I'm not doing a good job of teaching. Like, I don't know. I feel like there haven't been a lot of questions, and I don't feel like I've been explaining things very well. Like, I feel like I've been asking more questions than answering. So, I feel like, what's my Rise purity score? I don't know, probably 69. No, I don't know. I can do it on the left monitor while this puppet trigger runs. Oh shit, I can't use my keyboard for this because you'll be able to tell which ones I'm checking. My man. Okay, let's see. What the fuck does kissed horizontally mean? Like... Damn. This is a weird... You guys can't see this, right? So this is some dangerous shit. I accidentally hit the wrong key combo and you can see all my Rice purity score answers. See, JV parent, that's the wrong answer. You're supposed to be like, oh yeah, I can see that you got caught while masturbating. That's fair. We did already do that. I'm very impressed by the way that PHP, when she streamed, didn't manage to actually leak any like major secrets, because I honestly don't know how it's possible. They're like, there are so many secrets and they're all in bad places. Like that. Yeah, I don't know. What's funny is on both streams, I did the same thing where I got an API key and then immediately leaked it. Realized that doing this would immediately leak it. Black out my screen, do the same thing again, and then unblank my screen before I remove it and leak it again, and then have to do it a third time. Like, I did exactly the same thing, both like on both streams. Oh, it finished. Sorry, I was too engaged in the rice purity test. I'm like halfway done. So that's how you know it's about to go off the deep end. Okay, so the question is, does it work? That's not a good sign. Okay. It doesn't say failed. So does that mean that I have to put, like, it says enabled, but hold on. Enabled, but it doesn't start it. So if you put enabled in, like, I'm just gonna put running true in the service definition, because otherwise you have this happen. It seems like, JV parent, where it will get enabled, but it doesn't actually start it, which we want to happen. And I'm sure if I restarted the whole machine, it would start, but like, it should start immediately. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that back actually. Let's see, where is that? Oh wait, ensure has to be the first thing, huh? Oh wait, this is okay. Reload. Okay. Besides that, it seems to have worked, maybe? Oh, haha, number 69 is just a question mark because the question is, have you 69? Haha, haha, why am I doing this, bro? It's supposed to be like good, wholesome material for people to learn by. Yeah, so I mean, I think the key is to definitely make sure it's enabled, because I feel like it is easy to just do ensure running and not do enable true, which is obviously a mistake. But yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I think it worked. So what we can do here is, let's see, what can we do here? Oh, actually, I think there's a problem here, now that I think about it. We need the... I think we have to update the config here, actually. Templates, ceph.conf.erb. Let me look here. I think this is using the old certificate. Oh, no, it's right. This is right. Okay, cool. So this should be running on port A443 on all of these machines. So you can just do like this. All right, that looks good. You can also do well, so the problem is this isn't necessarily using this machine. I'm just gonna stop keep alive D on. I want to make sure it works on Pandemic, so I'm gonna stop keep alive D on the other two machines, which should make sure that the IP gets moved on to Pandemic, and then try this again. Yeah, so I don't actually need to be connected to Pandemic to do this, but let's go systemctl stop keep alive D. Oops. Sudo systemctl stop keep alive D. What? Oh, I'm on the wrong machine. This is a bedbugs. Oh my god. Dude, you're gonna be able to figure out my root password just by like all the different samples of me typing it. Alright. Okay, that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Okay. So something is not working. Oh, this one didn't get started either. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I'm going to actually. Oh fuck. Make that change. Like. I'll just put it in this PR, but yeah, like I think that we need to have ensure running on these, because otherwise, yeah. $46 fight eye. 46. All right. Yeah, that was that. Great use of stream. No, we want bedbugs. Okay. Cool. And I'm going to go ahead and change this in the LB module as well, so that it actually sets this to running as well as enabled. So service. So the other thing is, hold on. Does it even enable it? So the thing is, I think it's enabled by default when you install the package, which is why you don't need to mark it as enabled. But the problem is, if for whatever reason it gets disabled, yeah, I'm gonna do both. Sorry. Ensure running and enable. Let's enable, right? Yeah. True. And let's make sure this works. All right, things are slowing down. We're down to 5 viewers. I'm gonna get a snack. I don't know. Like, should I come back? Your 5 followers. Nice. Okay, so this should start Keep Alive the, but besides that, it shouldn't really do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna commit these changes. I'm gonna force push to the Ceph branch with all the new stuff. And then yeah, I will go make some chicken nuggets or something. I don't know, man. Starting to get low on reasonable meals. And then I'll come back, and I want to start working on Mastodon on Ceph, but if people are kind of thinning out, then maybe not. I don't know. Thoughts? Should I keep going? You're gonna leave at 9. Do other people have to head out? Like, is there a point? I could keep going for the recorded stream. For the 0 people that will watch the video. You know, you're not wrong, unfortunately. Okay. Cool. So this works. What did I just do? Oh. Ugh. I guess we can keep it. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll do these separately. So this, I'm going to add to the RGW commit. So this is where Magit shines. Damn. Some of the commits in this fucking PR are 10 months old. Ooh. That's wild.